The Forsaken are indeed the generals and warriors of the Solar Exalted.
No, not that. Is that just the thing that they say, or is it that the Solars are the only ones that can wield that Diclave?
It's made out of orichalcum, which means that it is difficult for a non-anathema to wield it, but it's doable.
Yep, let's go.
It just takes a little bit more effort for, say, a dragon-blooded.
That's fine.
Mickery is going.
Well, there's a lot more murals. Now, as I'm looking at the murals, I'm studying them for clues as to what is possibly in here, as well as where the hero and the Diclave can be found.
Alright, so you step into the lavish hallway.
Yes.
Okay, you just step on the lavish hallways. Does everybody follow?
I check for traps. I suddenly have this feeling.
Alright, roll me an awareness test.
And I tell Sael to do the same, to be on her guard, and she's like, oh, these old structures often have traps, blah 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 blah, look around.
Fair. Well,
yeah.
That way.
Hey!
Galen.
Oh, okay.
Galen doesn't bother herself with checking for traps. That's peasant work.
You may...
She doesn't say that aloud,
Great.
obviously. That's what she's thinking.
You know how that phrase that you read? You just Mikiri just realized that, you just realized that there's also a phrase on the other wall that you have not, actually, the time the erosion has been a lot worse, and it's almost illegible. But you realize that there's writing there too.
In that case, I immediately go, Reed, it's an emergency, that wall over there is even dirtier, quick, go clean it up!
And the broom zooms over to the wall and dusts it all off. Yes, there's writing on the opposite wall that will be around here-ish.
And then Mikri goes, Galen, there seems to be even more writing over there, could you go check it out? I can't really read that language.
Oh, of course, by all means. And then she walks over. Now, quickly, out of character, did you expect us to take the broom with us?
No, but I'm glad you did.
Okay, this
Reed
is awesome.
has joined the party.
I will make a read token soon.
That's awesome. Yeah, I figured that having the broom with us, we'd be able to make those people pay and make them say sorry. But, alright, so I go over to the wall and I start reading it.
You may once again roll a lore test. This is a possibility for stunt, as always.
Yes, I am going to tap into my knowledge of Old Realm, and I'm going to, you know what, I've got books in my bag that are, like, small books in my bag that have Old Realm in them. And maybe, my teachings from my days in the academy.
Your journal.
On all of that.
Your
yes,
notebook.
my journal.
That's doable. I'll give you 2 motes for the stunt, or a +1, whichever you prefer.
2 motes will work for me.
Okay. Dries, by the way, you notice there's something about these murals that kinda makes you wonder. You just don't know what exactly.
And I got a grate, by the way.
Right, you've got a grate. Okay. Apparently, this phrase belongs to the other phrase. It says to arrive at the truth.
So, choose a path to arrive at the truth, basically.
No. What is the best route to arrive at the truth?
Oh, okay.
I'll type it down in the Google Hangout, Skype, for you.
Yes, please type in Skype.
Is the best route to the truth. There you go. Okay.
Okay, I'm backing up.
All right, you step out of the hallway. Yeah,
Okay.
don't bother about the candle. Unless you want to throw it somewhere.
What is the best road to the truth?
Reason.
Justice?
No. Reason is the best path to arrive at the truth.
That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
So do you
Now, how does it help you right now?
say that out loud in Old Realm? Never know if that
Yeah.
causes something.
No, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say out loud in Old Realm, reason is the best path to arrive at the truth.
And that's your reply.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look over at McKiri and I'm going to say, well, I know that's the answer to the riddle. I've heard this riddle before. It was an old one. Very few of the instructors, or one of the instructors in particular, was the only one who
Well,
used it.
Maybe it's the answer to something that will come up later when we explore these ruins.
Maybe. But remember that. Reason
Okay.
is the best route to find out the truth.
Okay.
Or looking at all those carvings on the floor, maybe we have to step on a certain one to find the right path.
Mm-hmm. Alright. That could be.
Well, are there what are the carvings on the floor? What do they look like?
Exactly as you see them on the map.
Well, I can't see the whole thing, but
Yes.
Oh, so it's basically just the Celtic knot.
I'm gonna throw the candle down the
Okay.
hallway. Fuck, can't I throw it any further?
Sure. I can do that.
Yeah, you do it, I'm
You
stuck.
throw it as far away as you can, or...
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it down the hallway. I wanna see the rest of the room.
Pock.
There we go. Do I see anything of interest? Or do you want me to roll awareness?
Yes, actually,
Ah,
you
okay.
see something of interest. There, it's, as you can see... let me just quickly switch to player view. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, I can do that. Okay, you see that the hallway changes straight ahead, and that instead of the Celtic knot thingy, or the big knot, there's some kind of weird red scaling pattern on the floor, and on the walls, and the ceiling.
Trigger panels, maybe?
Maybe. It looks like you're inside of the blood vein of a big beast. There will be this bit here.
I carefully go closer to investigate, and I gesture the others to approach me from a distance.
Oh. You can move as you wish.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I wanna go check out that.
Okay, you are bombarded by light.
Ah!
Painful, deadly light. Roll me. Let me just quickly. 4 acrobatic saves.
Come on, I examined the room with awareness and stuff.
Okay, sure.
I wasn't really paying attention to her,
Crap.
so I'm doing my own thing
That's
over
no
here.
good. Well, I'm doomed.
Roll again. Okay, you can roll again if you want to see if the others are nicer to you.
I
Or
don't
take
know
your
what I'm rolling
Sure.
for, so I don't know what aspect
my
I should
apologies.
channel.
Okay, as you walk down the corridor, let's say you get this far because you're not stupid.
Okay.
Beams of light shine out from the murals and from the floor, making ribbons of beautiful red light all over the place. However, they are hot to the touch.
Ah. Wait a second.
Yes.
Am I not immune to such things?
You try and you get a nice little hole in your hand. Huh.
Oh. That's not good then.
That's not good. And now you're trying to dance out of the line of fire.
I really don't know what aspect I should choose.
Well, what are your aspects?
You know what? I'm not gonna. I could use Fire Dragon Fortitude, but then I'll basically spend my last bit of essence. Crud. Oh well, I'm done.
What are your aspects?
Two-fisted hero of the people. My great curse is never say no to the needy. My motivation is to recruit a mighty army. Blah 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 blah. Two aspects are become strong enough to bring the ruby-eyed killer to justice, and undying loyalty to Luxia and the 7th Legion.
Okay.
You
You want to
also have
rule the
less-
army, right?
You also have lesser hero
Yeah.
of all creation.
So
Yes. Okay. You want to rule the army, right?
yeah, sure.
If you die here, how can you rule the army?
That's a good point.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
Also, you want to stunt a bit.
I can't give up now. Yeah, okay, I want to stunt. Okay, sure. I see the beam of light coming at me, and I try to do this. And I try to react by doing a quick backflip. Nah,
Okay, nice. That is 2 modes for you.
Thank you.
And of course, you may spend a fate point to reroll or get a +2 or whatever you
Okay, I
prefer.
just did. Okay. +2 re-rolling. Yeah, I rolled pretty poorly. Okay. Acrobatics. Sometimes it doesn't want to work. I need to click twice. What?
Wow.
What? Oh,
Okay,
come on.
you know what I'm gonna do?
I have no idea.
Elemental Gust counterattack on the bolt of fire.
Okay, that's unexpected. Roll me a shoot.
Or try to push me out of the way with a
Unexpected, but
gust of wind. Isn't that more logical?
No, I'm trying to push whatever it is that's shooting at you back at whatever it is that's shooting at you.
Okay.
So let me make sure I'm doing all of this right. Where is it? Vengeance Gust. There it is.
I did not put the.
Oh,
I have not statted those charms, so you have to trust me. Roll me a shoot.
there you go. Good.
Excellent. The dust. Yes. You throw a huge gust of wind down the hallway. The dust is blown all over the place, and you see that there are actually 5 more ones just vaguely lighting up as Mikiri is backflipping. She's in a lot more to see. A few of them are ready to ignite and cut her in half. Luckily, now she can see them. You've
Okay.
successfully created an aspect.
You know what I'm gonna do? I see them too, right?
Everybody sees them, but
What
only
are
one.
they-
But only one person can use them. And no, your air does not interact with, does not push the bolts around.
Yeah, you should have pushed me.
But
Okay,
you now have
fair.
an aspect, visible, invisible lines of fire, and you can give that free invocation to somebody you know, and is
Yes.
present.
I'm going to
Yes.
gonna yell out to Mikiri, and I'm gonna make sure that Kaela. I point them out to Kaela, and I'm gonna yell out to Mikiri where they are.
Mhm.
Or Saela. Sorry.
Well, everybody can see them now because of dust is flying all over.
So I'm gonna be like, there are lasers about to cut you in half, Mikiri.
Actually, light lances. That's what they're called.
Or light lances about to cut you in half, Mikiri, and I point
I
them.
have to be able
and
to do.
I-
They're basically just heat. Can't I do something with that?
Yes, you could try. Now, I think that Richard just gave you a free aspect, of a free invocation, that will allow you to reroll or adds +2 to your acrobatics roll.
I wanna absorb the heat.
It's
fun
not
with that.
heat, it's light.
I don't know if that's a good idea. But who knows?
It's not heat, it's light.
It's still a form of heat.
No, Galen will say it's not heat, it's light.
It's condensed light, heat. How do you think a
no.
laser cuts?
I don't know. How do you think a laser cuts an Exalted?
The same way that a blade cuts a mortal.
No, I'm just thinking I'm playing a fire aspect. Can't I do something with this?
Sure. Go for it. I mean, you barely avoided getting singed. You barely avoided getting singed right now.
Oh, dear word.
I'm just asking, basically I'm asking the GM if there's something I can do with my aspect.
Well, you, let me see. Well, you can use it to improve your acrobatics as you dance around to avoid getting
That's not what I asked.
getting cut in bits and pieces. I'm just working out things. With your fire aspect, you could try to create a fire shield with your fire essence. That
No, that's
could
not what I'm asking.
help.
That's not what I'm asking.
I don't think like you, so I don't know what to
I'm
say.
asking because it's a form of heat that's attacking me. Can't I, because I'm a fire aspect, can't I do something with it then?
Well, technically you're immune to fire.
Yeah,
Actually, you are immune to fire.
but
also
clearly this
you
isn't
do-
normal fire.
Clearly, this works on something different. I think that Galen could explain it to you once you're done dancing with the light.
Never mind, then I give
Sorry.
up and try to dodge it. Never mind then.
Well, are they stationary or are they moving?
They are moving.
Ooh. In that case, Omikri also goes, take out those beam things!
Now I'm going to do. I'm trying to study them because light lances. I've heard of them before, but I need to bring up that knowledge from my studies and figure out how to disable these traps or how to stop them.
Alright, let's see. How does this trap work again? Okay, first, light lances. I think that will be a very good lore test. No, occult
Okay.
in this case.
Occult, perfect.
Even better, I think.
There
Right.
we go.
And for Sayala, you may roll an awareness test to help out in this effort, as your Chusai?
Mhm.
Chusai is on the brink of being cut to ribbons.
Ooh, fascinating.
Yes, because
Fair.
you know you're going to have to go through that as well.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, light lances is a typical weapon made by the solar anathema, since it resonates
Right.
very clearly with their
wasn't
sun-given powers. It is not fire.
I
But
wasn't
it is-
thinking clearly.
It is not fire. It is condensed light, so to speak, which can either just simply cut like a blade, or but most likely it is here to defend against the force of the forces of darkness, since that is what it's naturally adept at doing.
We should.
So
look for-
Mikiri is not suffering the full damage of this effect.
We should
Thank the
look for
dragons.
a way to deactivate them and salvage them, because this is really useful stuff.
Yes, and you think this is a spell?
I don't want to use. Wait a minute.
Ooh, can't you dispel them then?
Yeah, but I don't want to completely destroy them.
No, just
You want
turn
to-
them off temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
If I dispel them, will it turn them off temporarily or permanently?
Depends on how you do it. Normally, when you dispel a spell, you just rip it apart. But you can also just use Emerald Counter Magic to create a temporary override, or something like everybody covered in cheese does not trigger this trap, for instance.
Well, I'm not covered in cheese. No, dragon blooded do not trigger this trap.
For instance, that could work.
Ooh, no! Wait a minute! No. Okay, I've got an idea. And I'm going to reach into my bag and grab 3 handkerchiefs
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm going to place one around my neck. I'm going to tie one around Ciella's neck, and I'm going to grab a rock from the ground, wrap it up, or wrap the handkerchief around it, and throw it to Mikiri and say, "Tie this around your neck."
What?
Just do it. I have a plan. Just do it.
Okay.
Okay. Dries, you notice that the beams, luckily, the beams fire intermittently, and there's some kind of they're swirling around in some kind of pattern. If you could figure it out, you could walk through it unharmed. Probably. That's at least until the dust dies down again.
Yeah, and I look over at Ciela and I say, "Don't move.
You're not the boss of me.
Don't move until I tell you to. Trust me. I have an idea." And I'm waiting until Mikiri ties the handkerchief around her neck.
Mikiri is still dancing in place, trying to avoid getting shredded to pieces. So roll me a dance roll. I mean,
Yeah,
acrobatics.
It reminds me of that game, Death Trap Dungeon.
Thank you. I actually have that one.
Okay. I never heard of
Never
it.
played it though, but anyway.
Oh.
Re-rolling with that aspect I have now, okay?
Ouch.
Yes. You see the
My
beams
acrobatics
coming.
sucks today. Wow, average. Ooh, go team.
That is not a good roll.
The end.
Luckily, you are not a creature of darkness, otherwise you would have been ripped into pieces. Your armor deflects quite a bit of the cutting attack, but you still suffer 2 stress.
Should I use 5 Dragon Fortitude? I have 4 essence. That's not a lot. I'm gonna quickly check how much it costs again. Fortitude 1 plus the cost. Well, I don't want to get hurt. I'd probably best use it, so I'm gonna roll might to use.
Soak damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Fantastic.
The light bounces off your skin.
How much does it
Now
cost me in total then?
It costs you, I think, 2 motes out of the top of my head.
Okay,
No,
cool.
off the top of my head.
Yes.
Okay.
Tough.
As the lances are dancing around, I look at the ground if they are making any burn marks.
No. They actually, the lances actually end about half an inch above the ground. Above the ground and murals.
Okay.
Have
I've
fun.
got an idea
Have fun.
now.
Cool.
Like,
Ciela,
grab
or
a chunk of rock to protect
Mikiri,
yourself with, because I think it only hurts things that are alive. That's just a theory, though.
Mikiri,
And
wrap the handkerchief around your neck, damn it.
Yeah, I do
And
that,
this-
sure.
And as you remove the handkerchief from the rock, it is cut in half by one of the beams. The
Crap,
light-
there
light
goes my
lantern.
theory. I still try to like tie it together and try to tie it around my neck. I have no idea why I have to do this, by the way. I have no
She
idea where
gets
you're
it
going
tied
with
around
this.
her neck, right?
Yes,
I
indeed.
have no idea where you're going
All
with
right,
this.
I'm going to use my emerald counter magic,
hmm
and I'm going to use it to trick the devices into not attacking those with white handkerchiefs around their neck.
Okay, I guess.
Okay. That could work. Now then you start your shaping. Sorcery works like this. You take a shaping action, which means rolling your occult skill. And once you have enough successes to cast the spell, it starts. Let's see.
I rolled a great.
Right, I'll give you 1 gold star, 2 gold star,
Yay!
4 gold stars,
Wow!
4 gold stars.
Oh my god! I'm invincible.
Even Mario would be jealous.
Mamma mia!
That's a lot of stars.
Actually, you've only figured out where the shall we say target recognition module is at. It's written in it's crafted so elegantly. If you touch the wrong thing, you think you may accidentally cause all the light lands to fire at the same time, exterminating everyone inside.
Nice knowing you, Mikiri. Light it. No.
So
And I'm gonna try to learn the pattern.
Well, that's good. What does Sayela do?
I'm wondering if I can actually raise the level of the floor by 2 inches.
That's an interesting thought. How are you going to try and do that?
You need craft for that, Reese.
Hmm?
To shape Earth. And I don't think you know how to shape Earth. I don't think anybody's ever told you how.
Indeed, it's a charm, and that's in the
Yeah.
crafting tree, I think. There's also one in the war tree, but that's neither here nor there.
Mhm.
Crap, that's not too good.
Nope, you do not. Mikiri does not see a pattern in the dancing lights
There's
yet.
too many of them.
And what's worse is that the dust is starting to die down again. Since your friend the broom is now carefully removing every speck of dirt from the lettering.
Crap.
not going to make him come in here in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I want
Well,
to.
actually, you're quite busy because you're now staring into the other world, shall we say. You no longer see the world as it is, you're studying the essence patterns all around you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not really watching real life. Right.
Okay.
Mikiri is going to still standing and dancing, trying to
Yeah.
figure out the pattern.
I tried everyone.
So I will ask you for a acrobatics roll as soon as Dries has decided what he wants to do. Exactly.
I'm also studying the pattern.
Awareness, please.
Do something.
Wow. You guys suck.
Oh dear. This is not a good thing.
Is this the end for our heroes?
Is it the end of our favorite fire aspected?
I know what we should do. We should wait for those guards and use them as meat shields.
No. Crap.
Okay, I'll
It's
be.
not fair.
You
Am I
suffer
through
only.
yet?
You're not moving quite at this moment. If you're moving through, the difficulty rises. Besides, Galen says she had a plan. I think.
It's not working. It's
I
not
have
working
a
fast enough.
plan.
Galen hasn't.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Done.
try something. Suddenly got this great idea. Tell me when it's my time. Oh wait, I get hurt.
Okay.
Fuck.
yes. First, you may take 1 raise of damage.
Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, okay, I'll take some damage. Ow.
It's fine. It will be fine. Okay.
Ow!
I think Ramses wants to go first.
No, I wanted to go first.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait.
All right. Richard, you're shaping, so you may roll another occult roll to get Worm into the spell.
Okay. Epic.
Nice.
Would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
legendary
Wow.
if it wasn't for the minus.
I've been studying it so much that, dude, there's nothing I can't see.
And you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's just
6,
silly.
7. Okay.
Holy crap. Yeah, Mario would definitely be jealous right now.
Indeed. What do you see? Okay, this, you now know for certain that this spell has been created by a anathema, a solar anathema. Somebody who was quite old and wise by the time he put this, and he put extreme effort into this. You know that your your override is not going to last forever. Actually, you're not certain how long it will take. And you know that if you trigger the trap again, it may just ignore your safeguard right now.